Did you know that the Kansas cyclone amazed crowds in 1893? This incredible motorized tricycle, built by a Kansas inventor, made headlines as it traveled across the state, proving its reliability and thrilling onlookers at every stop. With its unique design, the Kansas cyclone stood out in a time when automobiles were still rare. People gathered eagerly to see this innovative leap in personal transportation, fascinated by the blend of engineering and adventure. Even though the cyclone eventually faded into the shadows of the rising automobile industry, it symbolized a remarkable period in rural America focused on mechanical innovation and the excitement for new technologies. This moment not only highlighted the spirit of invention, but also set the stage for the personal vehicles we know today. What might have happened if more inventors had followed in this trailblazer's footsteps? Curious about Lulik, East Timor's sacred houses? This local treasure, meaning sacred house in the Tetum language, stands out not just for its striking beauty, but also for its deep cultural significance. Lulik structures are more than just buildings. They are vital symbols of the Timorese people's heritage and traditional beliefs. With their tall, pointed roofs crafted from wood and palm leaves, each house is built entirely by hand, showcasing the incredible skill and dedication of the artisans. The construction process often involves family and community members coming together, reinforcing bonds and preserving age-old practices. Inside these houses, rituals and ceremonies take place, making them central to community life. The Lulik is often adorned with intricate carvings and other decorations that reflect local folklore and history, providing a glimpse into the rich tapestry of Timorese culture. In a world that increasingly leans towards modernity, the Lulik reminds us of the importance of tradition and community, not to mention the stunning craftsmanship that goes into each one. Prepare to be amazed by the vaccine origins. In 1796, Edward Jenner made a groundbreaking discovery that transformed medicine forever. He created the first successful vaccine to combat smallpox, a disease that had caused immense suffering and death for centuries. Jenner observed that milkmaids who contracted cowpox, a milder illness that affects cows, appeared to be immune to smallpox. Intrigued by this correlation, he took material from a cowpox sore and injected it into a young boy named James Phipps. To his astonishment, when James was later exposed to smallpox, he showed no signs of illness. This pivotal experiment marked the inception of vaccination, leading to our modern immunology. Jenner's innovative work laid the groundwork for the eventual eradication of smallpox in 1980, a monumental achievement in public health. Without his curiosity and courage, many lives could have been lost to this fatal disease. It's incredible to realize that a simple observation combined with a daring experiment gave us a vital medical breakthrough, saving millions and paving the way for future vaccines. How can one man's curiosity reshape the course of healthcare? This might surprise you. The world's largest organ, the Wanamaker organ, located in Philadelphia's historic Wanamaker Center, is a true musical marvel with over 28,000 pipes. Imagine standing in a beautiful atrium and hearing this magnificent instrument fill the air with powerful melodies. It can create a wide variety of sounds from soft, soothing notes to thunderous, dramatic chords. One of its most famous performances includes the iconic Bohemian Rhapsody, a song that showcases the organ's incredible versatility. Since its installation in the late 19th century, this musical giant has entertained millions of visitors and has been played by talented organists who put its grand capabilities on display. Each time it plays, it provides a unique experience, combining both intricate artistry and cutting-edge technology. Visiting the Wanamaker Center for an organ concert not only fills your ears with beautiful music, but also immerses you in a piece of history. Have you ever heard such a magnificent instrument play live? This might surprise you. Mary, Queen of Scots, was just a baby. At the astonishing age of 6 days, Mary became queen, a position she inherited after the death of her father, King James V of Scotland. Imagine being so tiny and already carrying such a heavy title. Her reign began in 1542, during a time when Scotland was experiencing political chaos and struggles for power. Mary's mother, Mary of Guise, played a vital role in her early life, acting as her regent until Mary was old enough to rule. This remarkable start laid the foundation for a life filled with intrigue, danger, and dramatic changes. Mary ultimately faced numerous challenges, including political rivalries and personal betrayals, all while trying to navigate her responsibilities as queen. Her early ascension reminds us of the complexities of history and the lives of those who shaped it. Can you imagine ruling a kingdom before you even learn to walk? Believe it or not, a garbage bag costs $1,700. In an unexpected twist, Len Xiaga, the creative director behind a trendy fashion brand, has introduced what he claims is the world's most expensive garbage bag in his Fall-Winter 2022-2023 collection. This unique item, designed to look chic and sophisticated, challenges our traditional views of fashion and utility. It's crafted from high-quality materials, offering style alongside practicality. Imagine walking into a room with a bag that turns heads but also serves a purpose: getting rid of waste. Priced at $1,500, this luxury accessory invites consumers to consider not just style, but also the message they send through their purchases. While some might scoff at the idea of spending so much on something typically seen as disposable, Xiaga argues that it's about redefining everyday objects. Is this the future of fashion, where even our trash can be a statement piece? What if I told you lungs can smell too? Surprisingly, our lungs have a special ability that goes beyond their main job of supplying oxygen to our body. They possess unique receptors located in the airway muscles that can detect certain odors, particularly bitter compounds. Instead of identifying scents like our nose does, these receptors act like an ancient alarm system. When they sense bitter substances, they trigger a response in the airways, causing them to either widen or tighten. This reaction is essentially our body's way of protecting itself from potential harm, such as harmful toxins or irritants in the air. It's fascinating to think about how our lungs not only help us breathe, but also have evolved to help keep us safe in a world full of pollutants. Have you ever considered how your lungs contribute to your well-being in such a unique way? Can you imagine cacao beans as money? The ancient Aztecs and Mayans did just that. Cacao beans were more than just the key ingredient for the delicious chocolate we know today. They were actually used as currency. People exchanged these precious beans for all sorts of goods, like tamales and even turkeys. This special bean was so important that it played a central role in religious ceremonies, highlighting its value in their culture. Fast forward to 1847, when Joseph Fry from England made a groundbreaking invention by mixing cocoa powder, sugar, and cocoa butter to create the first solid chocolate bar. This innovation transformed how we enjoy chocolate, launching us into the era of modern chocolate bars. Today, chocolate is loved worldwide, enjoyed in countless forms and flavors, from bars to desserts. Who knew something so sweet has such a rich history? Experience Paris in China at this Eiffel Tower replica. In the city of Tianduchang, Zhejiang, visitors find a stunning 354-foot replica of the Eiffel Tower that captures the essence of the iconic Parisian landmark. This impressive structure demonstrates remarkable architectural creativity, offering a unique blend of French elegance and Chinese artistry. Since its construction, it has become a popular attraction, drawing tourists and locals alike who want to soak in a taste of Paris without leaving China. The replica tower is surrounded by beautiful gardens and vibrant areas that mimic the ambiance of the Champs-Élysées, making it feel like a little slice of Europe amid the bustling streets of Zhejiang. Whether you're taking selfies with the tower as a backdrop or enjoying delicious French cuisine at nearby cafes, this attraction has something for everyone. The Eiffel Tower's replica not only impresses with its height, but also serves as a symbol of cultural exchange and innovation, prompting visitors to reflect on how landmarks can bridge different parts of the world. Who wouldn't want to visit a piece of Paris in China? Did you know Washington never heard of dinosaurs? George Washington, the very first president of the United States, passed away in 1799 without ever knowing about these fascinating creatures. Dinosaurs, as we understand them today, weren't recognized by science until 1842 when British paleontologist Richard Owen coined the term dinosauria. Before that, fossils had been uncovered, but they were often mistaken for the remains of giants or mythical beasts. Imagine the surprise of scientists and the public alike when they finally realized these bones belonged to a completely different group of animals that roamed the earth millions of years ago. The study of dinosaurs transformed our understanding of history and evolution. Washington lived in a world where legends and myths explained the mysterious past, not the amazing science we have today. What might he have thought if he had known about the incredible story of dinosaurs? Ever thought about why women can't cut their hair? In Michigan, there's an old law that requires women to get permission from their husbands before cutting their hair. This outdated regulation reflects a time when society viewed women as needing male oversight in personal choices. Although rarely enforced today, it raises eyebrows and prompts questions about gender equality. Laws like this one remind us of the historical struggles women faced in achieving autonomy over their own bodies and decisions. While many may find it hard to believe that such a law still exists, it serves as a reminder of ongoing issues surrounding women's rights and independence. Fortunately, social attitudes have evolved, and women today can freely express themselves without needing permission for haircuts or any personal grooming. Isn't it fascinating how laws can linger long after their relevance has faded? Most people don't know this, but shoebills are dinosaur-like. The shoebill stork, Baleniceps rex, captivates observers with its striking resemblance to a living dinosaur. Standing over 1.2 meters tall, this majestic bird boasts a massive, shoe-shaped bill and a steely gaze that can send chills down your spine. Found in the murky swamps of Central Africa, the shoebill remains motionless for hours, waiting patiently to ambush its prey. When it finally strikes, it demonstrates incredible precision, snatching fish, frogs, and even baby crocodiles from the water with its powerful beak. The snap of its bill sounds like a gunshot, showcasing its strength and hunting prowess. Though it appears ferocious, the shoebill is surprisingly shy and solitary, often nesting in remote wetlands. Unfortunately, these habitats are under threat due to human activity, prompting urgent conservation efforts. Protecting the shoebill and its unique ecosystem is crucial for preserving the enchantment of this almost prehistoric bird. How can we ensure its survival in a rapidly changing world? Ever wondered about the mysteries of the Voynich manuscript? This ancient book, believed to have been created in the early 15th century, is filled with bizarre drawings and text written in a language that nobody can fully understand. Cryptographers and linguists have spent more than 100 years trying to crack the code, yet the manuscript's secrets remain locked away. Some pages feature strange plants that don't seem to exist, while others contain astrological symbols and diagrams that baffle scholars. Theories abound, ranging from it being a hoax to a genuine attempt at a complex cipher. Every time experts think they have made progress, new challenges emerge. This book, named after Wilfrid Voynich, who purchased it in 1912, continues to ignite the imagination of readers and researchers alike. Could it hold knowledge from a lost civilization, or is it simply an elaborate puzzle meant to confound us? Why exactly does Martin Giallarello's headspin amaze us? Martin Giallarello possessed the extraordinary ability to rotate his head 180 degrees, a skill that had everyone gasping in astonishment. This unique talent sprang from a crooked spine, which gave him a remarkable range of motion. After years of intense training and dedication, Martin honed his ability to perform this jaw-dropping feat, captivating audiences during his circus performances. Imagine watching someone turn their head completely backwards with ease. His talent not only showcased his physical prowess, but also illustrated the incredible adaptability of the human body. Those who witnessed his performances often felt a mix of fascination and disbelief, as Martin defied what many believed to be the limits of human capability. While some people might find this skill unusual, it sparked curiosity and wonder, prompting questions about the limits of our bodies and what we can achieve with practice and determination. Here's what actually happens when you explore Finland's lakes. This fascinating country, often dubbed the land of 1,000 lakes, proudly boasts over 188,000 lakes, making it the lake champion of Europe. Covering about 10% of its entire area, these lakes form a remarkable landscape, interspersed among lush forests and charming towns, providing stunning views and peaceful escapes. Not only do they enhance the natural charm, but they also support a rich and diverse ecosystem, teeming with various species of fish, birds, and plant life. In summer, adventurers flock to these shimmering bodies of water for activities like fishing, swimming, kayaking, and boating, basking in the warmth of the sun and the beauty around them. As the seasons change and winter arrives, many lakes freeze over, transforming into playgrounds for ice fishing and skating enthusiasts eager to embrace the chill. With such an abundance of lakes, it's no wonder that Finland is regarded as a haven for nature lovers and outdoor explorers. Whether you're casting a line on a quiet morning or paddling through serene waters, Finland's lakes truly offer something for everyone. Believe it or not, Magdeburg has the longest aqueduct. Spanning an impressive 9/18 meters, this incredible structure is the most extensive navigable aqueduct in the world. The Magdeburg Water Bridge, as it's officially called, connects two significant rivers, the Elbe and the Havel. This architectural marvel was completed in 2003, allowing vessels to sail seamlessly across it, which means they no longer need to make a lengthy detour around the rivers. Imagine boats gliding through the air above land, thanks to this innovative construction. The bridge not only showcases human ingenuity, but also boosts local tourism and the economy. Visitors flock to Magdeburg to experience this unique engineering feat, marveling at its towering structure as it spans over land. The bridge's design incorporates beautiful views and attracts boaters and pedestrians alike, creating a lively atmosphere. Hence, it's not just a waterway, it's a symbol of modern engineering and collaboration, bridging the gap between two bodies of water while inviting everyone to explore its wonders. Did you know reading boosts your brain power and mood? Engaging with books does more than just entertain. It activates your mind in ways that enhance cognitive function. When you read, your brain processes language, analyzes characters, and follows plots, stimulating neural pathways that can improve memory and critical thinking skills. This mental workout not only sharpens your intellect, but can also lift your spirits. Studies show that diving into a good book can significantly reduce stress, allowing you to escape from daily pressures and slip into a world of imagination. This relaxation can lead to better emotional health, leaving you feeling rejuvenated and more balanced. So whether it's a thrilling novel or an enlightening nonfiction piece, reading truly serves as a fantastic tool for both your brain and your well-being. Is it really true that ice becomes a hotel? Every winter, Sweden's enchanting ice hotel in Jukkasjärvi emerges from the freeze, captivating visitors with its breathtaking construction of ice and snow. Located just above the Arctic Circle, this incredible hotel is built using around 5,000 tons of ice sourced from the nearby Torn River. Skilled artisans dedicate their craft to create exquisite rooms, dazzling sculptures, and even an ice bar where creativity knows no bounds. Each year, the design changes, offering guests something new and extraordinary, from uniquely themed suites adorned with intricate ice artwork to stunning, illuminated corridors that twinkle like the northern lights. But staying at the Ice Hotel isn't just about marveling at the artwork, it's an exhilarating experience. Guests can embrace winter's wonder through activities like dog sledding, snowmobiling, or unwinding in a warm sauna after a day in the frosty air. As spring approaches, the hotel melts away, returning to the river, ensuring that every visit is a truly one-of-a-kind adventure. Picture this: snuggling into a sleeping bag on a bed of ice. How many places offer that thrilling chill? Did you know that rocket stoves save lives in Nibiwatui? These ingenious cooking devices were crafted from simple bricks and metal scraps, showcasing remarkable efficiency during a time of war. With just a few sticks of wood, these rocket stoves could cook meals quickly, providing warmth and nourishment when resources were scarce. Unlike many modern stoves, which often struggle to heat food evenly despite advanced temperature controls, rocket stoves focused on maximizing heat while minimizing fuel usage. The design of these stoves directs airflow and concentrates energy, making them an effective solution in challenging conditions. People had to think creatively to survive, and these stoves became a vital part of daily life. The ingenuity displayed in their construction reminds us of the resourcefulness humans can exhibit even in the toughest times. What can we learn from these inventive devices today? Hard to believe, but dogs wore spiked collars in ancient Greece. These unique collars were crafted by dog owners as a clever way to protect their furry friends from wolf attacks. In a time when wild animals were a genuine threat, safety was essential for both pets and their humans. These spiked collars acted like a form of armor, providing an extra layer of defense against any aggressive encounters. Owners understood that their dogs were valuable companions, and they wanted to keep them safe while still allowing them the freedom to roam. This practice highlights how deeply people cared for their pets, even thousands of years ago. It's fascinating to think that while we now pamper our dogs with cozy beds and treats, their ancient counterparts had to wear armor. So the next time you see a dog collar, just remember that historical context gives it a deeper meaning. Why do we think we know it all? The Dunning-Kruger effect shows that many individuals tend to overestimate their skills and knowledge, particularly in areas where they may be the least competent. This fascinating psychological phenomenon reveals a surprising twist. The less you know about a topic, the more confident you might feel about your expertise. Imagine someone who just started learning to play the guitar, claiming they can teach others when they can barely strum a chord. This confidence often stems from a lack of self-awareness, making it clear that understanding our limitations is crucial for personal growth. By recognizing our true capabilities, we can foster better learning experiences and improve our skills. So, how can we develop greater self-awareness? Engaging in honest self-reflection and seeking feedback from others are fantastic ways to see ourselves more clearly. Remember, growth begins with understanding. Let's uncover the truth about giant waves. Recently, a gigantic wave unexpectedly swept through a beach, catching many visitors completely off guard. Just moments before, the sea appeared calm and serene, lulling beachgoers into a false sense of security. Suddenly, this massive wave surged forward with incredible power, sweeping dozens of people off their feet and dragging them into the turbulent water. Such events can happen due to a variety of reasons, including strong underwater earthquakes or shifts in ocean currents, which create waves that can be far more dangerous than they seem. These surprise waves, often called rogue waves, can rise up suddenly and strike the shore with devastating force, leaving little time to react. It's essential for beachgoers to stay aware of their surroundings and heed any warnings from lifeguards or local authorities. Understanding the ocean's unpredictable nature can help keep everyone safe when enjoying the beach. So next time you're on the shore, remember, the calm before the storm can be deceiving. You might be surprised by the power of connection. Personal relationships shape our lives more than we often realize. When relatives come to visit, it can spark a whirlwind of emotions, from joy and excitement to nostalgia and even sadness. These interactions highlight the importance of maintaining close ties with family, as they can provide support during tough times. Emotional states are deeply intertwined with social interactions. When we connect with others, we often feel happier and more grounded. Think about how a simple phone call or a family dinner can instantly lift your spirits, reminding you that you're not alone in the world. In today's fast-paced life, taking time to nurture these relationships is crucial. Whether it's sharing laughter, stories from the past, or just being present for one another, these moments foster a sense of belonging that many people crave. So the next time you're with family or friends, remember the incredible impact these connections can have on your emotional well-being. How do you nurture your personal relationships? Turns out the truth is that what makes tea a British favorite. In the UK, tea represents much more than a simple beverage. It embodies a rich tradition deeply woven into the fabric of British life. Brits consume around 1 billion cups of tea each year, placing the UK among the top 3 tea-drinking nations globally. For context, this staggering number far surpasses Russia's consumption of 204 million cups. The unique British habit of adding milk, which around 98% of tea drinkers prefer, adds both flavor and a historical touch to each cup. Pouring milk is not just about taste. It connects to centuries of tradition and social identity. It is fascinating to note that how one takes their tea can reflect social status. Adding sugar is often linked to the working class, whereas less sugar can indicate a higher social tier. This simple act of enjoying a cup of tea invites moments of comfort, conversations, and community bonding. So the next time you see a Brit savoring their cuppa, consider the layers of history and customs that make this ritual such an essential part of British culture. Why exactly does paper still come from rags? In the mid-19th century, industrialization changed everything, leading to wood pulp becoming the main material for producing paper. This switch made paper more accessible and affordable, but it didn't completely replace the traditional methods. Even today, high-quality paper made from cotton and linen rags is essential for special documents. Think about banknotes, legal contracts, or archival materials. These require durability and unique textures that wood pulp simply cannot provide. The fibers from cotton and linen rags create a stronger, longer-lasting paper that withstands the test of time. This is why you might still find beautiful, rag-based paper used in important contexts, to ensure that valuable documents maintain their integrity for years to come. Isn't it fascinating how history still shapes our everyday materials? Did you know that lactic acid isn't to blame for soreness? This common belief was debunked back in the 1980s. Scientists discovered that muscle soreness, often felt after intense exercise, is actually caused by microscopic damage in the muscle fibers, rather than by lactic acid buildup. When we work out hard, especially with weightlifting or high-intensity activities, tiny tears occur in the muscle tissues. The body responds to this damage with inflammation, which is part of the healing process, leading to that familiar soreness we all recognize. So the next time your muscles ache after a workout, remember that it's not lactic acid making you sore. It's your body repairing and strengthening itself. This understanding helps athletes train smarter and recover better, turning discomfort into progress. Isn't it fascinating how our bodies respond to exercise? Did you know hurricanes spin in different directions? In the northern hemisphere, hurricanes twist counterclockwise, while in the southern hemisphere, they whirl clockwise. This fascinating phenomenon is mainly explained by the Coriolis effect, a result of Earth's rotation. As the Earth spins, it creates a force that influences the movement of air and water. This means that when warm, moist air rises in a storm, the rotation of the Earth causes it to curve, leading to the distinct spinning patterns we observe. So why do hurricanes form in the first place? They begin over warm ocean waters, where heat from the ocean fuels the storm's energy. As the storm develops, the Coriolis effect helps to organize the winds into a rotating system. This clever twist of nature not only affects the storms themselves, but also impacts weather patterns across vast regions. Next time you hear about a hurricane, remember its spin direction gives you clues about its location and hemisphere. How cool is that? Have you ever wondered why Saturn's rings shine? The spectacular rings of Saturn captivate everyone who gazes at them, and their brilliance comes from the materials they're made of. Composed mostly of ice, rock, and tiny particles of dust, these rings reflect sunlight like a bunch of glittering jewels in the night sky. When sunlight hits them, the icy surface sparkles, making them easily visible even from millions of miles away. That dazzling display is truly a sight to behold. Saturn's rings are not just beautiful, they also reveal secrets about the planet's history and its gravitational pulls. Scientists believe that these rings could be remnants of comets or moons that broke apart due to Saturn's strong gravity. So the next time you look at a picture of Saturn, remember that those shimmering rings are more than just a pretty sight. They're a fascinating glimpse into the wonders of our solar system. Let's uncover the truth about lichenophobia. This intriguing phobia involves a genuine, intense fear of vegetables. Unlike simple picky eating, lichenophobia can lead to severe anxiety and distress when someone even thinks about consuming greens like broccoli or carrots. Individuals suffering from this phobia might go to great lengths to avoid vegetables altogether, which can impact their nutrition and social situations. For many, just seeing a salad can trigger panic attacks or feelings of nausea. Interestingly, lichenophobia can stem from various factors, including negative childhood experiences or cultural influences where vegetables were viewed negatively. Understanding this condition is crucial as it helps shed light on the complexities of human fears and how they can affect daily life. If you or someone you know struggles with this phobia, remember that support from family, friends, or professionals can make a huge difference in managing these fears. This might surprise you. Fata Morgana creates floating illusions. This fascinating phenomenon is an optical illusion caused by the refraction of light. When layers of air at different temperatures meet, they bend light waves, resulting in mesmerizing images that can make distant objects appear closer or even floating above the horizon. People have often reported seeing entire cities, majestic mountains, or ships hovering in midair, especially in places like the Arctic or on the ocean. Imagine standing on a beach, gazing out at the water, and spotting a grand city skyline that seems to drift above the waves. These illusions occur due to specific atmospheric conditions and can last anywhere from a few minutes to several hours. While Fata Morgana can enchant observers, it can also be disorienting, leading sailors to mistake them for real land. This intriguing interplay of light and temperature not only showcases nature's beauty, but also reminds us of how our senses can be fooled. Next time you stare at the horizon, could you be witnessing a Fata Morgana? Let's uncover the truth about Kanuni Tower's significance. This incredible monument in Turkey stands as a cultural reminder of the importance of commemorating significant life events, such as the birth of loved ones. For many, especially in local communities, recognizing these moments is not just a tradition, but also a way to strengthen family ties and cultural identity. Legends suggest that forgetting an important milestone could lead to an unexpected journey to Germany, symbolizing the potential consequences of neglecting one's roots. Visiting Kanuni Tower serves as a beautiful opportunity to reflect on past events and connect with family history. In this way, the tower plays a vital role in encouraging locals and visitors alike to cherish their memories and honor their loved ones. So, the next time you pass by this iconic tower, think about what significant events you want to commemorate. Did you know the Hollywood sign had a different name? Originally, this iconic symbol of the film industry read Hollywoodland instead of just Hollywood. Created in 1923, the sign was actually an advertisement for a real estate development in the Hollywood Hills. The letters were painted in a bright red hue, which stood out against the lush backdrop of the hills, making it a striking sight for potential buyers. Over the years, the sign fell into disrepair and was almost forgotten until it was rescued by a group of Hollywood stars and civic leaders in 1978. They decided to restore it, dropping the land and giving it a new life as a symbol of the entertainment industry. Today, the Hollywood sign is a globally recognized landmark, celebrating over 100 years of movie magic. It's fascinating to think how something meant to promote real estate transformed into an enduring emblem of film and culture. Isn't it amazing how our world continuously changes and iconic symbols evolve? Guess what really drives those hilarious sitcom laughs? Charles Douglas invented an ingenious device called the laugh box, which became the secret behind almost every laugh track in TV sitcoms. Imagine a machine over 2 feet tall, resembling an organ and secured with padlocks. This innovative contraption allowed Douglas to create the perfect laugh for every scene, enhancing the comedic effect for millions of viewers. By operating the laugh box, he could generate various laughter sounds that blended seamlessly with the show's dialogue. The laugh box revolutionized television comedy, making viewers feel even more engaged and entertained. It's remarkable to think that one man's invention shaped the way we enjoy humor on screen. Next time you watch your favorite sitcom, remember the laugh box that plays a huge role in making those moments even more delightful. Prepare to be amazed by ancient Egyptian engineering. Over 4,000 years ago, the ingenious ancient Egyptians were already inventing mechanical switches, showcasing their remarkable understanding of physics. These early switches employed pulley systems to open and close doors, allowing for greater convenience and security in their homes and temples. Imagine the creativity it took to design such mechanisms without the advanced tools we have today. This innovation wasn't just about practicality. It reflected their deep knowledge of levers and forces, laying groundwork for future technologies. The ancient Egyptians harnessed simple yet effective mechanical principles, proving that their intellect rivaled any modern engineer. While we often think of electrical systems as the peak of innovation, these early devices remind us that ingenuity comes in many forms. The idea of using pulleys to control access to spaces also set a cultural precedent for future civilizations. Isn't it fascinating how something so old has influenced the way we build and design today? Can you believe an elephant can be an influencer? Big Boy is a rescued elephant using his charm to raise awareness for wildlife preservation. After being rescued from a challenging situation, he found a new purpose in life. Living in a sanctuary, Big Boy has captivated the hearts of many people around the globe through social media platforms. His adorable antics and gentle nature not only entertain but educate his audience on the importance of conserving wildlife. By sharing stories of his fellow animals and the threats they face, he inspires people to take action and support conservation efforts. Every post brings attention to the plight of elephants and other endangered species, reminding us that we can all make a difference. Big Boy's influence shows how animals can spark important conversations about biodiversity and the environment. So next time you scroll through social media, remember that even an elephant can lead the charge in wildlife conservation. Are you ready to join Big Boy in his mission? Explore the truth behind Hoovervilles during the Great Depression. During the 1930s, America faced an economic crisis that left millions struggling to survive. As jobs disappeared and families lost their homes, desperate individuals turned to building makeshift towns known as Hoovervilles. Named after President Herbert Hoover, these shanty towns sprang up across the nation, with people blaming him for their hardships. Constructed from scrap materials like cardboard and wood, Hoovervilles reflected the resilience and resourcefulness of their inhabitants. These communities often included basic necessities such as food, shelter, and even makeshift schools, providing some semblance of normalcy amid poverty. While they were a stark reminder of the era's challenges, Hoovervilles also highlighted the strength of human spirit. Many residents banded together to support one another, sharing resources and stories of hope. As America worked to recover from the Great Depression, Hoovervilles faded, but their legacy remains a powerful symbol of perseverance and community spirit in tough times. How have such responses to hardship shaped our history? Discover the amazing impact of the Internet. The creation of the Internet in the late 20th century marks a significant turning point in how we communicate, learn, and conduct business. Imagine a world where information wasn't just a few clicks away, or where connecting with friends across the globe required more than just a simple message. Before the Internet, accessing information often involved bulky encyclopedias or trips to the library. Now, with the power of the Internet, we can instantly share ideas, collaborate on projects, and even stream our favorite shows from anywhere. This incredible network has transformed industries, enabling businesses to reach customers worldwide and empowering individuals to share their voices. The Internet fosters creativity and innovation, changing how we think about education, entertainment, and relationships. What might our lives look like today without this groundbreaking technology? You won't believe this about the Titanic's eerie prediction. 14 years before the Titanic met its tragic fate, author Morgan Robertson penned a remarkable novel titled Futility. In this story, Robertson imagined an unsinkable ocean liner named the Titan. The parallels between his fictional account and the real-life disaster of the Titanic are chilling. Just like the Titanic, the Titan was described as having insufficient lifeboats, which meant that when disaster struck, caused by an iceberg no less, survival became nearly impossible for its passengers. Robertson seemed to foresee the catastrophic events that would later unfold in 1912, raising questions about fate and foreknowledge. This uncanny resemblance has left many wondering if it was merely a coincidence or if the author had an extraordinary glimpse into the future. How did he capture such details that mirrored reality so closely? Let's uncover the truth about alcohol's role in society. Alcohol has played a significant role in communities for centuries, shaping social dynamics and cultural practices. While many people enjoy a drink during celebrations or social gatherings, it's essential to recognize that alcohol can also have profound effects on individuals and their surroundings. Communities often grapple with striking a balance between enjoying social drinks and managing the consequences of alcohol consumption, like addiction and social isolation. The narrative emphasizes the complexity of this relationship, highlighting the importance of awareness and understanding. By fostering open discussions about alcohol's impact, individuals can better navigate their choices and even advocate for healthier community practices. So how do we build a more informed society when it comes to alcohol? Understanding its implications is the first step. You might be shocked to learn about Antarctica's fierce winds. These are known as katabatic winds, and they can roar down the icy slopes at astonishing speeds of up to 200 miles per hour, 322 kilometers per hour. As cold air from the high interior of the continent flows down toward the coast, it accelerates, creating extremely powerful gusts. This phenomenon is due to the difference in pressure and temperature as the denser cold air sinks while lighter warm air rises. When conditions are just right, these winds can create a dramatic and sometimes dangerous environment, blasting through the landscape and sculpting ice formations in their path. Picture snow swirling and ice cracking under the ferocity of these gusts. Scientists study these winds not just for their dramatic effects, but also to understand their role in the larger climate system. Can you imagine what it must feel like to stand in such an extreme wind? Turns out the truth is that Angel Falls is majestic. This stunning waterfall in Venezuela holds the title of the highest uninterrupted waterfall in the world, plunging an astonishing 3,112 feet from a tabletop mountain known as Ollantaytambo. Imagine standing before such a natural wonder where water cascades down in a continuous flow, often creating a mesmerizing mist that enhances the vibrant colors of the surrounding jungle. The lush vegetation around Angel Falls is home to an array of wildlife, including toucans and monkeys. Visitors often embark on thrilling journeys through the dense rainforest to catch a glimpse of this awe-inspiring sight. Whether you prefer hiking through the rich flora or taking a scenic boat ride to get up close, Angel Falls offers an unforgettable experience. So when will you plan your adventure to witness this breathtaking gem? Did you know The Matrix changed fashion forever? This groundbreaking film, released in 1999, didn't just reshape the world of cinema, it had a profound impact on fashion trends and popular culture too. Its striking cyberpunk style introduced a whole new aesthetic that many influence followers still embrace today. Imagine characters sporting sleek black leather coats and futuristic sunglasses, embodying a mysterious, edgy vibe. The Matrix's unique visual style inspired designers around the globe, leading to a wave of similar looks that permeated streetwear, high fashion, and even music videos. As more people became enamored with this style, they began to adopt these bold fashion choices in their everyday lives. The film also sparked conversations about identity, technology, and the future, causing cultural ripples that extended far beyond Hollywood. So next time you see someone wearing a leather jacket or cool shades, you might just be witnessing the Matrix's enduring legacy in fashion. Why do you think the film's style resonated so strongly with audiences? Did you know Facebook tracks your every move online? Many users are surprised to learn that Facebook keeps a detailed record of nearly all your activities while you're logged into your account. This includes not only what you post or message, but also the websites you visit and the links you click. By tracking your web browsing habits, Facebook creates a comprehensive user profile that helps it serve targeted ads and personalized content. Imagine scrolling through your feed and suddenly seeing an ad for a product you just searched for on another site. This tracking occurs through cookies, which are tiny pieces of data stored on your device. While some users appreciate the tailored experience, others worry about privacy invasion. As social media continues to evolve, understanding how platforms like Facebook gather and utilize your data is crucial for maintaining your online privacy. So, how comfortable are you with this level of tracking? Here's what actually happens when mammoths meet pyramids. Woolly mammoths, those colossal, furry giants, were alive during the remarkable time when the Egyptian pyramids were built, around 4,500 years ago. Can you imagine these massive creatures roaming the earth while humans were meticulously stacking stones to create one of history's most iconic structures? Woolly mammoths first appeared about 10,000 years before the pyramids took shape, thriving in the icy wilderness of the northern lands. Their thick fur helped them survive harsh climates as they grazed on grasses and shrubs. Interestingly, the last known populations of these incredible beasts vanished about 4,000 years ago, making their existence interwoven with early human achievements. This means that when the pyramids were rising into the Egyptian skyline, woolly mammoths were still part of the planet's complex tapestry. What a fascinating link between ancient wildlife and human ingenuity. Can you believe how much combat changed? During World War II, the average infantryman fighting in the South Pacific faced around 8 days of combat each year. This intense but limited exposure was quite different from what soldiers would later experience during the Vietnam War. In Vietnam, troops encountered nearly 240 days of combat in a single year. This staggering increase reflects the shift in warfare strategies and technology, as well as the nature of the conflicts. While World War II battles often relied on large-scale engagements, Vietnam saw guerrilla tactics and prolonged skirmishes that kept soldiers in active combat for much longer periods. The psychological and physical toll of such a demanding combat schedule was profound for those who served in Vietnam. Soldiers had to adapt to constant danger and stress, significantly impacting their mental health and overall experience. What a drastic change in just a couple of decades. This might surprise you. Early portraits were serious. In the 1840s, photography was still a new and evolving art, and the conventions of portraiture reflected the social norms of the time. People often posed with solemn or neutral expressions, as a wide smile was thought to be inappropriate for adults. This view stemmed from a belief that smiling indicated a lack of sophistication or seriousness. Additionally, the technology of early cameras posed its own challenges. Exposure times could be lengthy, sometimes lasting several minutes. This meant that keeping a smile for that long was nearly impossible, which is why subjects appeared more relaxed or composed in their images. So when you look at vintage photographs and notice the serious faces, remember that they were not just trying to be serious, they were following the customs and practicalities of their time. Prepare to be amazed by Kelimutu's color-changing lagoons. Deep in the heart of the Kelimutu volcano in Indonesia, a breathtaking natural phenomenon unfolds. This stunning site features 3 lagoons that can dramatically shift colors, showcasing a palette that ranges from vibrant blue to deep green, intense red, or inky black. The magic behind these mesmerizing hues lies in the unique combination of mineral concentrations and volcanic gases released by the volcano. Each time the conditions change, the lagoons respond, creating a visual spectacle that draws visitors from around the world. Some may wonder what exactly causes such fluctuations. It's all about the delicate balance of elements in the water, influenced by geothermal activities. Imagine standing at the edge of these lagoons, each color reflecting the rich tapestry of life and geological history surrounding you. This phenomenon not only highlights nature's creativity, but also emphasizes the dynamic processes occurring beneath the Earth's surface. So, are you ready to witness this incredible display of nature's artistry? Did you know the sun rises first in Maine? This remarkable phenomenon occurs at West Quoddy Head, the easternmost point in the United States. Each morning, as the sun peaks over the horizon, it makes its grand entrance here, before illuminating the rest of the country. West Quoddy Head is famous not just for its geographical significance, but also for its stunning red and white striped lighthouse that stands tall against the rugged coastal backdrop. Built in 1858, the lighthouse serves as a picturesque landmark, guiding ships safely along the rocky shores of Maine. Visitors flock to this unique spot to witness the breathtaking sunrise, often capturing the moment with their cameras as the sky bursts into vibrant colors. This charming location is also surrounded by beautiful hiking trails and the serene vistas of the Atlantic Ocean, making it a perfect destination for nature lovers and photographers alike. Whether you're seeking adventure or simply want to soak in some awe-inspiring views, West Quaddy Head promises a magical experience. Wouldn't you want to be one of the first to greet the day? Most people don't know this, but computers can be tiny. In 2018, a team of researchers at the University of Michigan accomplished a groundbreaking feat by creating the world's smallest computer, which measures a mere 0.12 inches on each side. This revolutionary mini-computer is not just a cool gadget, it represents a major leap forward in computer technology. Imagine fitting an entire computer into a space smaller than a grain of rice. The tiny device utilizes a combination of advanced materials and innovative engineering, allowing it to perform basic calculations and communicate wirelessly. Researchers believe this tiny wonder could have a variety of applications, like monitoring environmental changes or powering smart devices in ways we've never seen before. As technology continues to shrink, we might soon be living in a world filled with microscopic machines that could transform industries and everyday life. How amazing is it that the future of computing might be so small? Why exactly does Quelo National Park mesmerize visitors? Nestled in southern Chile, this stunning park features a remarkable hanging glacier that seems to defy gravity, floating gracefully over a steep cliff. As the sun shines on the ice, it melts, sending streams of water cascading down into the lush valley below. This natural spectacle creates a mesmerizing blend of blues and whites in the glacier, contrasting beautifully with the vibrant greens of the surrounding landscape. The sight is so captivating that many hikers and nature lovers come from far and wide to witness it firsthand. Every summer, the glacier continues to shrink due to warming temperatures, reminding us of the pressing issue of climate change. With its unique beauty and urgent message, Quelo National Park isn't just a feast for the eyes. It sparks conversations about our planet's health too. Who wouldn't want to experience such a breathtaking wonder? Here's a wild fact about screaming caterpillars. Scientists have found a truly unique species of caterpillar that can emit a high-pitched scream when it feels threatened. This extraordinary defense mechanism helps it scare off potential predators, showcasing the amazing ways creatures adapt to survive in nature. When a predator tries to grab this caterpillar, it produces an intense sound that can be surprisingly loud for such a small creature. This caterpillar's ability to scream is not just a curious trait, it plays a crucial role in its survival. It serves as a warning to predators, and in some cases, can even deter them from attacking. This fascinating adaptation has sparked interest in understanding the diverse survival strategies animals use to live in their environments. Isn't it incredible how evolution shapes behaviors in such unexpected ways? Here's a wild fact about a ceremonial horn. The ceremonial horn from Tanduk Domajantan is much more than a simple musical instrument. It holds deep cultural and spiritual significance for the community that treasures it. Traditionally, this horn has been used in various rituals and ceremonies, echoing the hopes and dreams of its people. Imagine the sound of this unique horn resonating during important gatherings, where it signifies unity and celebration. As it blasts through the air, it stirs emotions and brings people together, linking generations and preserving history. The legacy of the horn isn't just in its melodies, but also in the stories and aspirations woven into its creation. Each note played carries the essence of dreams, reminding everyone of their roots and shared identity. How many cherished moments can one horn contribute to shaping a culture? You won't believe how this video boosts subscriptions. In the world of online content, engagement is key, and this video nails it. The creators ingeniously encourage viewers to hit that subscribe button right from the start. By weaving a call to action throughout the video, they make it feel like a friendly conversation rather than a sales pitch. Viewers are more likely to subscribe if they feel connected to the content and the creators behind it. Additionally, catchy visuals and entertaining segments keep the audience entertained, which leads to more people wanting to follow along for future updates. This strategy has proven effective across various platforms, allowing creators to build loyal fan bases. So next time you watch a video that gets you hooked, remember that those subscribe prompts aren't just there for show, they're a smart way to keep the community growing. What other strategies do you think work to gain subscribers? Hard to believe, But it wasn't fought in Hastings. The Battle of Hastings in 1066 is a major turning point in English history, yet the actual battlefield is about 7 miles away from Hastings, in a town called Battle. This pivotal clash saw William the Conqueror's Norman forces take on King Harold II's Saxons, changing the course of England forever. The Normans, who were from what is now France, brought new culture, language, and governance to England, which continue to shape the nation today. This battle paved the way for William to become the new king, altering everything from land ownership to the language spoken by the people. It's ironic that the name of the event suggests a location that is technically incorrect. So why did it become known as the Battle of Hastings? The blend of history and geography in this story makes you question what you think you know about landmark events. Hard to believe, but NASA's internet speed astounds. With a staggering 91 gigabits per second, NASA offers an internet connection that leaves typical household speeds in the dust. To put it into perspective, the average home internet speed is only about 25 megabytes per second, which means most people would be waiting a while to download anything substantial. In contrast, at NASA, you can grab a high-quality 1080p movie in just milliseconds. This incredible speed is not just for show. It's crucial for handling vast amounts of data and communicating with spacecraft and satellites that explore our universe. The fast internet allows scientists to quickly analyze data from missions, enhancing our understanding of everything from distant planets to climate change here on Earth. Imagine zipping through your downloads in record time. How much more could you do with that kind of speed? Can you imagine birds flying thousands of miles? Many bird species, like the Arctic tern, showcase incredible navigation skills, allowing them to traverse vast distances in the air. These remarkable creatures have evolved unique adaptations, such as an innate sense of direction and the ability to use the position of the sun and stars. They can also detect Earth's magnetic fields, which guides them on long journeys. For instance, Arctic terns travel around 44,000 miles during their annual migration from the Arctic to Antarctic regions, demonstrating precision that's awe-inspiring. Their bodies are built for endurance with specialized wings and lightweight structures, enabling them to glide efficiently through various environments. This ability to travel such great distances not only ensures their survival, but also connects different ecosystems across the globe. Isn't it fascinating how these birds navigate such extensive journeys? Prepare to be amazed by the origins of fizzle. The word fizzle has a surprising history that dates back to the 1400s, when it originally referred to a type of quiet fart. Imagine how language evolves over time. What once described a natural bodily function has transformed into a term we now use for things that suddenly fail or collapse, like a flat soda or a failed plan. This quirky transition shows how human experiences shape our vocabulary. The shift from a humorous bodily sound to expressing disappointment is quite fascinating. It also highlights the playful nature of language, as it adapts and changes to fit cultural contexts. So next time you hear someone say something fizzled out, remember its comical roots. Language is always evolving, and words like fizzle remind us of the delightful twists and turns history takes. Isn't it interesting how words can tell stories about our past? Meet Bob, the stray cat who changed a life. It's incredible how a four-legged friend can shift our perspective. When a stray cat named Bob crossed paths with a struggling musician named James Bowen, both their lives took a surprising turn. James was battling challenges as a musician and facing homelessness, while Bob, in search of food and companionship, found a home with him. Their bond blossomed as they navigated the streets of London together, performing and busking. The duo's heartwarming story captured the attention of many, leading to a best-selling book that shares their journey, aptly titled A Street Cat Named Bob. The book became a hit, inspiring a heartfelt movie that showcases their relationship as well. Moreover, to celebrate their inspiring tale, a statue was erected in London, honoring Bob's impact on James and many who heard their story. Their friendship highlights how love and support can come from the most unexpected places, proving the transformative power of companionship and resilience. What do you think about their incredible journey? Prepare to be amazed by Jason Brown's incredible journey. After a successful career as an NFL center with the St. Louis Rams, Jason Brown traded in his football pads for farming gear in North Carolina. This remarkable transition was fueled by a deep desire to serve his community and help those in need. He established First Fruits Farm, a nonprofit dedicated to cultivating fresh produce and sharing it with food banks. Through his hard work and commitment, he has donated over 1 million pounds of fruits and vegetables, making a significant impact in the fight against food insecurity. Brown's farm not only provides nutritious food, but also raises awareness about the struggles many face in accessing it. Jason Brown's story reminds us that with dedication, we can all make a difference in our communities. Isn't it inspiring to see how one person can create such a ripple effect? Discover the unique exam twist in Bhutan. In this beautiful Himalayan kingdom, students face a surprising challenge when it comes to exams. They may be required to answer questions in verse or poetry form. This creative approach transforms traditional assessments into an opportunity for artistic expression. Imagine preparing for a science test by crafting and rhyming your answers instead of writing standard essays. It encourages students to think outside the box and demonstrates how knowledge can be expressed in diverse ways. This method not only makes learning more engaging, but it also fosters a deeper understanding of the subjects. By blending academic rigor with creativity, Bhutanese schools inspire their students to express their ideas vividly and original. Could this playful twist be the future of learning elsewhere? Here's a wild fact about the Vietnam War. During this intense conflict, a courageous South Vietnamese Air Force pilot made a daring move that would become legendary. In a heart-stopping act of bravery, he stole a Chinook helicopter to rescue his family and friends from the grip of war. Imagine the tension as he navigated the helicopter through enemy territory, risking everything to save his loved ones. Upon reaching an American destroyer, he successfully dropped them off, ensuring their safety. But the drama didn't end there. After the mission, with danger still looming, he rolled the helicopter onto its side and leaped into the sea. Remarkably, everyone involved survived this incredible escape. This daring act not only highlights the lengths people will go to protect their loved ones, but also showcases an unexpected moment of hope amid the chaos of war. Can you believe such courage existed in such perilous times? Did you know your lungs aren't the same size? It's true, the left lung is slightly smaller than the right lung, and this peculiar shape has a practical purpose. Why, you ask? Well, it's all about making room for your heart, which is tilted to the left side of your body. This unique arrangement showcases how our bodies have evolved to fit all their parts snugly together. Each lung has a big job, helping us breathe and providing oxygen to our blood while removing carbon dioxide. The right lung, being larger, takes up more space and is divided into 3 sections called lobes, while the left lung has just 2 lobes. This clever design helps maintain the balance and functionality of our respiratory system. So the next time you take a deep breath, remember, your lungs are working hard, even adjusting to accommodate your beating heart. Hard to believe, but water hemlock is deadly. This notorious plant, known scientifically as Cicuta spp, is considered one of the most toxic plants in North America. Its dangerous reputation comes from the potent neurotoxins it contains, particularly cicutoxin. When ingested, even a small amount can lead to violent seizures, paralysis, and ultimately death. The plant often resembles harmless species, making it easy to mistake for edible plants. Found in damp meadows and along streams, its small white flowers cluster at the top, and its leaves look similar to those of parsley. Given its lethal effects, it's crucial to educate yourself about water hemlock to avoid any unfortunate accidents. If you ever come across it in the wild, remember, admiring its beauty from a distance is the safest choice. Did you know that the Pacific Ocean affects global health? This vast body of water plays a crucial role in the health of millions of people, especially those living in coastal areas. Recent reports have highlighted significant health risks stemming from pollution, climate change, and resource depletion in the Pacific region. For example, rising ocean temperatures threaten marine life, which is a primary food source for many communities. Additionally, pollutants like plastics and chemicals can contaminate both seawater and fish, leading to harmful effects on human health. With the interconnectedness of our planet, Health issues in the Pacific do not just stay local. They influence global health trends, calling for stronger international collaboration in addressing these challenges. How can we work together to protect both our oceans and our health? What if I told you Scotch whiskey rules exports? This beloved drink is not just a staple in bars, it's Scotland's most significant export, making up about 10% of the country's sales abroad. When you sip on a glass of Scotch, you're enjoying a piece of Scottish heritage crafted with passion and tradition. The whiskey industry supports thousands of jobs and represents a rich history that dates back centuries. Each bottle tells a unique story, influenced by the specific region where it's made, whether it's the smoky flavors from Islay or the sweeter notes from Speyside. Tourists flock to distilleries to experience the making process firsthand, and many leave with a taste of Scotland in their hearts. With its global appeal growing, Scotch whiskey continues to be a symbol of quality and craftsmanship, proving that even a simple drink can have an enormous impact on a nation's economy and culture. Here's a wild fact about starfish's amazing lifespan. Unlike most animals, starfish don't die from old age. These fascinating creatures have a remarkable ability to regenerate lost limbs, which allows them to potentially live forever, as long as they avoid predators, disease, or harm from the environment. If a starfish loses an arm, it can simply grow another one back. This regeneration process can take time, sometimes months, but it's crucial for their survival. Their unique biology means they can survive in various habitats, from tidal pools to deep-sea environments. Interestingly, some species of starfish can even regenerate an entirely new starfish from just a single arm, showcasing their incredible resilience. Scientists study these creatures to learn more about regeneration, which could inspire advancements in medicine for humans. So next time you see a starfish, remember that they're not just interesting objects on the beach. They are extraordinary survivors of the ocean. Surprisingly, it's a fact that storms can be modified. Project Storm Fury was a bold U.S. government initiative active from the 1960s to the 1980s, focused on changing the behavior of hurricanes. Scientists experimented with a technique called cloud seeding, where they would inject silver iodide into storm systems. The goal was to weaken or redirect these powerful storms in hopes of reducing their destructive impact. Initially, some experiments showed encouraging results, fueling optimism about mankind's ability to control nature. However, as the project progressed, researchers found that hurricanes are incredibly complex systems, and the methods used did not significantly alter their dynamics. By the 1980s, the project was discontinued due to inconsistent outcomes and a growing understanding of how unpredictable these storms can be. Yet, despite its ultimate failure, Project Storm Fury played a pivotal role in enhancing our hurricane forecasting and emergency preparedness efforts. Can you believe this Toy Story 2 nightmare? During the making of Toy Story 2, the production team encountered a colossal setback when a computer crash wiped out a staggering 90% of the film's data. Imagine having all your hard work vanish in an instant. Faced with this disaster, the team was determined to salvage their beloved project. They had to scramble to recreate everything, from the animated scenes to the voice recordings, essentially restarting the movie from scratch. The incident pushed the creative team to their limits, but it also highlighted the importance of data backups in animation and film production. Thankfully, they were able to recover some of their work from an employee's home computer, which saved crucial elements of the film. Despite the stress and chaos, Toy Story 2 went on to become a beloved classic, showcasing the resilience of the artists behind it. Guess what really drives Bluetooth technology? The name Bluetooth comes from an interesting figure in history, King Harald Bluetooth of Denmark. This 10th century monarch was known for uniting Denmark and Norway, much like how Bluetooth unites different devices wirelessly today. The Bluetooth logo cleverly incorporates Nordic runes representing his initials, H, E, and B. When you connect your phone to your headphones or transfer files between devices, remember that it's a nod to this ancient king's legacy. The technology was developed in the 1990s by a group of engineers at Ericsson, who aimed to eliminate the clutter of wires. Now, Bluetooth has evolved into an essential part of our everyday lives, powering everything from wireless speakers to smart home devices. So next time you hear that familiar chime when connecting devices, think about the medieval ruler who inspired this incredible technology. Isn't it fascinating how history can shape our modern tech? You won't believe how young this opera star is. Victory Brinker, an incredible 7-year-old, has captured hearts and made history as a Guinness World Record holder. This young talent shocked the judges on America's Got Talent by earning the first ever group Golden Buzzer, a huge honor that highlights her extraordinary gift. With her stunning ability to perform classic arias in various languages, she showcases not only a beautiful voice, but also an impressive understanding of music that many adults strive to achieve. Victory's passion for opera began at an early age, and her dedication has led her to perform on big stages, dazzling audiences with her remarkable skill. Imagine an age when most kids are just learning to ride bikes. This girl is captivating the world with her operatic performances. Aren't you excited to see what the future holds for her? Did you know humans are unique caregivers? Unlike any other species, human children need extensive care and nurturing well into their teenage years. This lengthy dependency period, lasting about 18 years on average, sets us apart from other animals. For instance, a young deer can stand and run just hours after birth, while a human baby is completely helpless for months. Such prolonged reliance on caregivers allows for complex brain development and social learning, as children absorb language, culture, and skills from their parents and communities. This unique parenting approach has shaped human societies, emphasizing emotional bonds and cooperative child rearing. Extended care not only supports individual growth, but also strengthens family and community ties. Isn't it fascinating how our nurturing nature has influenced our evolution and shaped our lives? This might surprise you. Medieval bakers were sneaky. Back in the Middle Ages, some bakers pulled a fast one by adding fillers like sawdust to their flour. That's right. Instead of delivering pure and wholesome bread, they cut corners to boost profits. This shady practice put people at risk of poor health, and governments had to step in. They introduced a clever solution: bread stamps. These stamps not only marked the bread as genuine, but also identified the baker responsible for each loaf. If someone got caught cheating, they faced penalties, which helped maintain the quality and integrity of the staple food that everyone relied on. With this system, consumers felt more secure when purchasing their daily bread, knowing they could trust the baker behind it. Isn't it fascinating how people in the past came up with inventive ways to tackle even the sneakiest of scams? Ever thought about a laser gun for mosquitoes? A Chinese engineer recently captured viral fame with his innovative creation, a homemade laser gun designed to target and eliminate pesky mosquitoes mid-flight. Imagine a device that not only detects the movement of these insects, but also fires a precise beam to zap them out of the air. This fascinating gadget combines elements of science fiction with real-world technology, demonstrating how engineering can solve everyday problems. Mosquitoes are more than just annoying. They can also spread diseases like malaria and dengue fever. By creating this laser system, the engineer showcases an exciting and practical application of advanced technology that could significantly reduce mosquito populations without relying on harmful chemicals. Many people dream of futuristic solutions to age-old issues, and this invention might just be a glimpse into that reality. Could we soon live in a world where devices like this help keep our homes safer and more comfortable? What other problems could this technology tackle? This might surprise you. Courage starts within. The idea that courage isn't just about grand acts of heroism, but also about self-care and community support is a powerful one. Many stories highlight how true bravery often begins with individuals taking steps to nurture their own well-being. When you prioritize your mental and physical health, you become more resilient and better prepared to face challenges. Furthermore, this foundation allows you to lend a helping hand to others, creating a ripple effect of bravery and support in your community. Whether it's standing up for a friend or voicing your opinion on important issues, acts of courage can manifest in everyday life. The narrative reminds us that fostering self-reliance and contributing to the greater good not only strengthens individuals, but also fortifies the bonds within a community. Are you ready to embrace your brave, caring self? Prepare to be amazed by Rudolph's glowing red nose. Scientists have long been fascinated by the story behind this festive icon's bright red beacon. One leading theory suggests that Rudolph's nose lights up because of a parasitic respiratory infection, which increases blood flow to his nasal area, giving it that signature glow. But there's another intriguing idea as well. Some researchers believe that Rudolph's nose has a unique design featuring a dense network of blood vessels, which helps keep it warm during frigid high-altitude flights. This special adaptation might just help him navigate through harsh winter conditions while guiding Santa's sleigh. So the next time you gaze at Rudolph's glowing nose, consider the science that might be at play behind this beloved holiday character. Is it merely a story, or is there some truth grounded in biology? Is it really true that most vegetarians return to meat? A recent survey of 11,000 Americans revealed an eyebrow-raising statistic. 84% of those who identify as vegetarians or vegans eventually start eating meat again. Many people assume that once someone decides to adopt a meat-free lifestyle, they stick with it for good. However, diverse reasons lead many to revert. Social pressures play a big role. Eating with family or friends can sometimes make it difficult to refuse meat dishes. Comfort also comes into play, as some may crave the taste or familiarity of their former meals. Additionally, health goals can influence this shift. Some find it challenging to meet all their nutritional needs without meat, prompting a return to their old eating habits. It's fascinating to see how lifestyle choices are influenced by social dynamics and personal well-being. So what does this mean for the vegetarian and vegan communities? Perhaps it highlights the importance of support systems and education about balanced diets. Hard to believe, but Bukit Pasir Alfana is always closed. This busy street has faced numerous closures, raising eyebrows among locals and visitors alike. The constant interruptions signal more than just routine maintenance. They hint at underlying issues impacting the area. Residents have noted construction, possible safety concerns, and even plans for future development. Each closure tends to disrupt daily routines, making commutes longer and prompting detours. Businesses nearby often struggle due to reduced foot traffic, while locals express frustration about the ongoing situation. Community meetings have discussed potential solutions, bringing people together to brainstorm ideas like improved planning or better communication from city officials. As the situation develops, one question lingers. Will Bukit Pasir Alfana ever be fully open again, or is this the new normal? Did you know that déjà vu mystifies our minds? This fascinating phenomenon occurs when you feel like you've lived a moment before, even though it's happening for the first time. In addition to déjà vu, there's jamais vu, which describes the opposite experience, where familiar scenes feel strange and foreign. These concepts illustrate the complexities of our perception and cognition, revealing just how intricate the human brain truly is. Psychologists study these occurrences to understand memory, recognition, and how our brains process experiences. It's like delving into a jungle filled with hidden paths and riddles. Researchers continue to explore why some people experience these sensations more than others, and what they might reveal about our consciousness. The brain remains one of the greatest mysteries of all time. Isn't it exciting to think about what more we might discover? Check out this ancient survivor of the dinosaurs. The Mississippi alligator, a remarkable reptile, has kept its distinctive look for millions of years, dating back to the age of the dinosaurs. This amazing creature belongs to a lineage that has hardly changed over time, making it one of the closest living relatives to the prehistoric animals that roamed the earth. Much like their ancestors, Mississippi alligators have powerful jaws, thick skin, and a sleek body built for life in the water. They thrive in the swamps and rivers of the southern United States, where they hunt a variety of prey, including fish, birds, and even small mammals. What's truly fascinating is how little these alligators have needed to evolve, suggesting that their design is perfectly suited for survival. Scientists study these ancient reptiles not only to understand their biology, but also to gain insights into Earth's prehistoric ecosystems. So next time you think about dinosaurs, remember that the Mississippi alligator is an incredible link to our planet's distant past. Let's uncover the truth about King Henry VIII's paranoia. King Henry VIII, known for his larger-than-life persona in tumultuous reign, had a peculiar form of security, a giant axe kept right by his bed. This wasn't just any old weapon. It was a reflection of the real dangers faced by rulers in the 16th century. Politics at the time was filled with betrayal and intrigue, making trust a luxury few could afford. Instead of choosing soft pillows for comfort, Henry preferred the cold steel of an axe, a stark reminder of the threats looming over him. His fears stemmed from past betrayals and the ever-looming risk of assassination, which constantly haunted monarchs. This chilling choice of bedside accessory raises questions about the mental state of historical figures burdened by power. How did paranoia shape their decisions and actions? Was this merely a precaution, or did it signal deeper fears? The axe serves not just as a weapon, but as a symbol of his turbulent reign. Surprisingly, it's a fact that beetles are strong. The Hercule 4 beetle, which weighs just 100 grams, has an incredible ability to lift up to 8 kilograms. That's like a tiny athlete able to carry a heavy backpack that's 80 times its own weight. This remarkable strength makes the Hercule 4 one of the strongest animals in the world when you look at size. Nature has equipped this little beetle with powerful muscles and a compact body structure that allows it to perform such feats. Scientists study these tiny titans to understand the mechanics behind their strength, hoping to apply this knowledge in fields like robotics and material science. Imagine the possibilities of creating tiny machines that could lift heavy loads just like the Hercule 4. It's fascinating how such small creatures can teach us so much about strength and efficiency in our world. So how do these beetles manage such incredible feats? Believe it or not, Einstein once failed an exam. At just 16 years old, the genius Albert Einstein faced a major setback by failing the entrance exam for the Swiss Federal Institute of Technology. Can you imagine that? Despite being a brilliant mind in subjects like math and science, he struggled with language and history questions, which ultimately led to his rejection. This moment could have discouraged many, but not Einstein. He didn't let this failure define him. Instead, he worked harder, eventually getting accepted the following year. This story shows that even the greatest minds encounter obstacles and failures along their journeys. Einstein's experience reminds us that perseverance is key. If someone as extraordinary as him faced challenges, it's okay for the rest of us to stumble too. After all, failure is often a stepping stone to success. You won't believe this about male deer in Nara Park. During mating season, these creatures can become unexpectedly aggressive. In this beautiful park in Japan, deer are used to interacting with people. While they may look gentle and friendly, particularly in their off-season calm, things change when the mating season begins. The males, eager to establish their dominance and attract mates, can display some dangerous behavior. Tourists, drawn by their charm, might get too close, not realizing that a deer could push, kick, or even bite if it feels threatened. It's important to respect these wild animals and keep a safe distance, especially when their instincts kick in during breeding time. Wouldn't it be wise to admire them from afar to avoid any unexpected encounters? Can you believe cabbages are mostly water? Surprisingly, cabbages are made up of about 92% water, making them a fantastic choice for staying hydrated. This water content isn't unique to cabbages. Other vegetables like zucchini, celery, and radish are even higher, boasting around 95% water. Eating these water-rich vegetables can be a great way to quench your thirst while getting essential vitamins and minerals. Cabbages are not just refreshing. They pack a punch with nutrients such as vitamin K, vitamin C, and fiber, all while being low in calories. This means you can snack on them without worrying much about caloric intake. Plus, the versatility of cabbage in dishes like slaws, soups, or stir-fries makes it an excellent addition to any meal. So whether you're chopping it up for a salad or cooking it into a warm dish, you're not only boosting your hydration, but also adding valuable nutrients to your diet. Who knew something so simple could be so great for your health? Have you ever wondered why women fought for freedom? In 1908, a brave woman named Katie Mulcahy made history by becoming the first woman arrested for smoking in public in New York City. This happened because she violated the Sullivan Ordinance, which explicitly prohibited women from smoking outdoors. Katie refused to back down during her court hearing, passionately arguing that she deserved the right to smoke just like any man could. Her bold stand caught the attention of many and sparked discussions about gender equality and personal freedom. Just 2 weeks after her case, the city's mayor made a significant move by vetoing the Sullivan Ordinance, paving the way for women to express themselves more freely in public spaces. Katie's actions didn't just challenge outdated laws, they also encouraged many women to advocate for their rights, marking a pivotal moment in the fight for gender equality. What other barriers do you think women continue to face today? Let's uncover the truth about lightning in Lake Victoria. This stunning African lake is known as one of the most lightning-prone places on the planet. Why is that? It all comes down to the unique climate in the region. Warm, moist air rises from the lake and encounters cooler, denser air from the surrounding highlands. When these two air masses collide, they create the perfect recipe for thunderstorms, which occur almost daily. This constant electric activity not only mesmerizes locals, but also attracts scientists who study atmospheric electricity. With each storm, Lake Victoria becomes a natural laboratory, providing insights into how lightning forms and behaves. Understanding these powerful natural phenomena could help us improve safety measures and predict severe weather more accurately. So next time you think of beautiful lakes, remember that Lake Victoria packs quite a shocking surprise. Let's uncover the truth about Scipio Africanus. This remarkable Roman soldier faced not one, but 3 of Rome's biggest defeats during the battles of Ticinus, Trasimene, and Cannae. These battles were tough spots for Rome, with thousands of soldiers lost and morale sinking. But Scipio didn't let this deter him. Instead, he learned from these setbacks and rose through the ranks, eventually leading a rejuvenated Roman army against the infamous General Hannibal. Scipio's strategic brilliance shone during the decisive Battle of Zama in 202 BC, where he managed to outsmart Hannibal and secure a victory that changed the course of history. His tactics, including clever use of cavalry and a deep understanding of his enemy's strategies, turned the tide for Rome and earned him the title Africanus. This proves that even after facing defeat, one can rise to greatness. What other lessons can we learn from history? Discover the origins of Florence Nightingale's nickname. During the turbulent times of the Crimean War, Florence Nightingale became a symbol of hope and dedication for soldiers in dire need of medical care. Initially, the soldiers humorously dubbed her the Lady with a Hammer because she boldly broke into locked cabinets to access much-needed medicine. However, a keen journalist found this nickname too harsh and unladylike, it leading to a clever rebranding. He dubbed her the Lady with a Lamp, a name that reflected not only her invaluable service, but also her compassionate nature. Nightingale would often roam the battlefield at night, carrying a lamp to check on wounded soldiers, embodying their fears and hopes. This new title stuck and helped immortalize her legacy as a pioneer of nursing and a beacon of care. Doesn't it inspire you how a simple nickname can symbolize profound bravery? What if I told you spies met their end at the Tower? The last person executed in the Tower of London was Joseph Jacobs in 1941, a fascinating yet chilling story from World War II. Jacobs, a German spy, made a dramatic entrance by parachuting into England, but his mission quickly fell apart when he was captured soon after landing. Authorities discovered him with some curious items: a hefty 500 pounds in cash, forged documents, and even a German sausage. This unusual combination paints a vivid picture of espionage during wartime. The Tower of London, known for its history of imprisoning and executing traitors, became a fitting location for Jacobs's fate. Despite his attempts to blend into British society, he could not escape the watchful eyes of the authorities. His execution marked a grim chapter in the Tower's history, showcasing the lengths to which spies would go and the serious consequences they faced. The tale of Joseph Jacobs reminds us of the thrilling yet dangerous world of espionage. How many more secrets remain hidden in the shadows of history? Did you know Jijak Kaki began changing our understanding of us? This fascinating innovation was first introduced in 1987 in Olamanusha, capturing the imagination of many and opening new doors for the study of human capabilities. Jijak Kaki, a remarkable initiative, focused on exploring the limits of human development and demonstrated what we can achieve when we push boundaries. It sparked discussions about the potential of enhancing our physical abilities and understanding how we can adapt to different environments. As researchers studied the impacts of Jijak Kaki, they found that it wasn't just about performance. The findings highlighted important insights into health, resilience, and community engagement. The legacy of Jijak Kaki continues to inspire new generations of thinkers and scientists. What does this mean for the future of human development?